Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, it's late and I'm tired, so we're just going to draw something easy. Found a picture of an eye. We're just going to draw that eye. No timer today. We're just going to chill. Right. Get rid of that. Let's start with... Now, I was going to start with the circle in the eye, but if I do that, I'm going to mess it up. So let's just start with the curve. And then go ahead and go like this. Start with the curve at the top of the eye. Then go ahead and go down here. Get this part. And then we got that. It's already wrong, but it's fine. We can fix it. Alright. Like this. How does this actually look? Let me look at it. I didn't really look at the picture for that long before I decided to start this. Alright. There we go. That's not bad. Now, definitely not great, but it's not bad. And considering this is supposed to be the inside, that should be more rounded. Right. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but it's fine. We'll just keep it. Alright, what now? We can add the circle now. I don't remember. I looked up a picture earlier, because I did decide I was going to draw an eye earlier, but I looked up a picture earlier on like how people shade the inside of the eyes, because I had trouble with that last time, so I was going to look it up so I could know. I don't remember, so yet again, we're just going to be coming up with random shit today. Maybe we'll just make this an anime style eye just to make it a little easier. Well, not anime, but less real. I'm not really sure. We'll just kind of see where it goes. I'm also just not going to erase anything, purely just because, just see what happens. just see what happens, you know? You never know. Alright, so we want a line kind of like this, right there. Not necessarily a super solid line, but like a line nonetheless. Because, well, this is the bottom of the eye. This is I think it's the water line. I don't really know. I know a lot of people don't draw that water line when they draw stylized eyes, because where are you going to put it? A lot of times it just makes sense to not draw it. Maybe I'll make a point specifically to draw it just because most people don't. I've done that before. just cause I thought it was funny. Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. Let's go ahead and add some more lines. Just kind of marking in where we want the bags to go. Maybe we'll give her lots of eye bags right now. I'm quite tired right now. Maybe she's like me. Alright. There, that's fine. It's quite shadowed over here because of her face. So, didn't quite mean to make those so dark, but yet again, it's fine. Alright, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna handle this? Let's put in the eyelashes. How are we gonna draw these? Well, that's a good fucking question. Oh, let's draw the Now, let's draw the eyelashes. Take our time with these. Proceeds to start drawing them quickly. I don't think you should take your time with the eyelashes. I think it's better not to. Whenever I take my time with them, they look wrong. So I feel like every time I should just go free with them. they never looked that good in the first place, so, like, why not just fuck around? Alright, well, that one kind of sucks. Well, we're not erasing, so... if it sucks, it sucks. It is what it is. Alright. I do kind of want to go over some of these with more, like, actual lines. Like, definitely the ones up here, too. I want to give actual, like, width to. Because, well, I don't know. Normally I don't, so I want to. Maybe we'll just go like this. Maybe we'll go out. Do we want to point them out? Sure, why not? Out and down a little bit. What are her yeah, her eyelashes do that. I forgot I have a reference I can be looking at. Her down eyelashes are actually quite different because she doesn't have any there. We're not erasing anything, I just kind of was pointing with that. Okay, let's do the pupil now. Alright. Here's the actual pupil. Shade that in fully dark. We'll just go ahead and go slow. Just so we can get it in correctly. Perfect. Alright, that's not bad. Now we'll just get this side too. Now what? I don't know, how are we gonna do this? Well, if we're doing anime style, let's take the shine that she has in her eye and try to translate that into kind of anime-esque style. A bubble over here, and then there would be kind of a line here going across the top, because she has a big shine of light at the top of her eye. Which just doesn't really bend with her eye, but you know what? Whatever, I don't care. It is what it is. Now we're gonna try and make this eye round. I don't fucking know, dude. Alright. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, now shade it in. We'll start with how are we gonna shade this? Let's actually shade like the whole eye itself first. We'll start with this. Remember, don't shade in the highlights because highlights highlight. They're not supposed to be shaded. Alright. Then we will make it darker. Darker up here. There, okay. Now let's go ahead and get this in here. Like this. Gotta try to keep it somewhat curved because I kind of want to. Then, how are we gonna do this? Let's just go straight across. Sure. Sounds good enough to me. Alright. Now it's darker. Then we'll go diagonal again, but just press darker. Alright. But I kind of want this to be going down, so we're just gonna do it some free lines. Like that. Whoopsies. Well, that's there now. Alright. That's not terrible. That's decent. We're going to very lightly shade in the entire thing because I do want the entire thing shaded in. That's decent. I'm going to fully color in the very top. And I guess we're just on to shading, but I don't know how long this video is. It's only 10 minutes, so we're good. Alright. Shade that. Shade that. Jeez, it's really dark now. I burned myself on a light today. Yes. Alright. There we go. That looks decent so far. Now what? Gotta get this out here. All the way out here, sure. Right. Now that. And what next? I don't know. I don't know what next. Here. Go like this, shade this part darker. There. Then what? Go here. Oh, I did have two little passages. Now that I remember, there were two lines here. Alright. Shade that darker. Do that out a little bit, not too much. Shade that darker too. Go out here because honestly I should have led this out probably further. Now we're gonna darken this. We could darken this area quite a lot because this is quite shaded. Alright. Dark, dark. Dark, 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 dark. And dark. There. Okay, now how are we gonna do this bit though? Dark, dark, dark. Dark. And shade out lighter this way. Oh, go like that. And that. Then what? Alright, let's get all this shaded in real quick just so we have a flat base. And then we can just get everything better. Go like that. Then go like that. Kind of looks like it's on a wall now. I like that. Alright, slowly shade this out. Just keep layering the areas that need to go darker. And then layer it out lighter, I guess. I don't really know. Kind of just messing around. There. And that's not bad at all. Alright, let's quickly shade this little bit right here too. Then I also just want to get rid of some of these little white lines that are in here in the eye. There, that's decent. Shade right there a little darker too. That looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. Alright, I think we're done here. I don't really know what else to add. I can keep shading it to make it look a little better, but I think we're good enough here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not the best thing I could have done, but I didn't know how to do the inside of the eye. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, see you next time.